up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Expanded Thursday. Today we're covering a highly requested deck, and that is the Durant Mill deck. And we're actually going to use the 10th place list from Russia. Was it Russia? No, it's not Russia. From Germany. From Germany. I'm watching too much PewDiePie. From Russia. They had a regionals like about a month ago, almost about a month ago. And in 10th place was Nino, I guess how you say their name, from the Czech Republic. No, from Switzerland. I don't know why it's the Czech Republic. From Switzerland, playing this Durant deck. So today we're going to go over it, see what it's about, and see how this deck actually does in expanded format. But let's go over the deck. So Durant has the tag Devour. For each Durant play, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. So we're just going to discard cards that way. If you have 4 Durants to play, you discard 4 cards from top cards of your opponent's deck. We also have 2 Mew. Mew has that Members of Dawn attack. You can use any base Pokemon to play. You still need the Nesting Energy, so you can use that for Devour. So that way one of your Durants doesn't get knocked out. And you have Durant, a Stardust. Discard a special attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. The thing with this deck is there's no Lele, so it's actually a very cheap deck. No Lele, nothing like that, so it's really nice. That's all our Pokemon. Just 7 Pokemon. That's it. Just 7 Pokemon, but these Durants are super strong. Alrighty, so we got 1 counter catcher. If you're down on prize cards, which you are, you're going to bring a Pokemon off the bench to the active. Okay. Now, we only have 1 of those, so you have to make sure this one counts, right? 4 Enhanced Tamer, discard special in play. 4 Love Ball, which can search your deck for Pokemon with 90 HP or less. Luckily for us, all these Pokemon have 90 HP or less. 4 Nest Ball, so we have 8 different search cards with 4 Nest Ball and 4 Love Ball. 4 Love Ball for a Nest Ball to get these Pokemon out ASAP. 4 Rescue Stretcher, put a Pokemon back into your hand. You could use Buddy Better Rescue, but then Buddy Better Rescue gets a card out of your opponent's discard pile. We don't want that. 1 Super Rod to get back those Durants and Metal Energies. 4 Trainer's Mail to look at top 4 cards of your deck. You may find a trainer card and put it into your hand. 3 Trick Shovel to look at the top card of your opponent's deck or our deck and discard it or not. 3 Via Signature, use supporter cards, really broken card. So you have 4 Cynthia, 1 Gladian, see our prize cards to get the Durants out of there. 1 N, really don't want to rely on N too much because then you give your opponent a new hand and stuff like that. 4 Juniper, discard your hand, draw 70 cards, same with Sycamore. 3 Team Flagrant, discard energy off the active. 3 Team Rocket's Handiwork, just flip coins to discard some cards. 1 Life Dew, so they take a knockout. They take 1 Fear prize card, so now they take a 0 instead of 1, and 8 Metal Energy. So the whole point of the deck is literally there's no like energy disruption besides Team Flagrant. There's no Crush Hammers. There's Enhanced Hammer, which is 4 of those. I mean, Enhanced Hammer is a really big deal in Expanded. It's like DC is everywhere. But the point of the deck is you use Durant, you just Devour, and you use Team Rocket's Handiwork and discard the cards. So that's what we're gonna play today. Very straightforward kind of deck. So let's make this a deck real quick. We're going to do that. Deck box is going to be that one. And card sleeve is going to be that one. Guys, if you don't know, Shaman is my favorite Pokemon. But let's go to Versus. Let's go to Expanded. And for Expanded Thursday, we're finally playing Durant. Now, tomorrow is Fan Friday. So make sure you go vote for your favorite deck on the Facebook page. Alright, make sure you go vote for it. I'm not sure what's winning right now. I haven't even checked. I think like Goose Lord Whimsicott was the last one winning or something like that. I don't know what the heck's going on, but it's Fan Friday. We never know what's going on there. We're going to play 3 games with Durant really quick. I imagine we'll see some people probably concede as soon as we start winning or something like that. So we're going to get Agtree playing some kind of fighting deck. Alright. Also, this deck doesn't play like Shield Energy. I guess you really don't need it since you have the Muse. Yeah, so I guess that's fine. Whatever. Alright, so let's see here. How would this deck work for us? Hopefully it works better than Tuesday, because Tuesday was just bad for us. Like, it was so bad. It was so bad. Alright, so they're going first. It really doesn't matter as long as we don't start with Jirachi. Alright, so start with Durant. We got a Life Dew. We got a Cynthia. The question is, when do we attach the Life Dew? You know what I mean? Like, do we put it now, then risk it being feelable or away? Because we have 1 of these in our deck, so press done. Okay, let's see what's in our deck. There is a Zora for our opponent, so some kind of maybe Lucario Zorak deck is what I'm imagining, right? Now, with this deck, like I said, he probably has multiple Field Blowers, which is very scary. But if you head to DC anywhere, we have a Cynthia, we got a Love Ball for another Durant. Yeah, so we just Love Ball for another Durant, Cynthia, trying to find some Metal Energies, and start devouring our opponent's deck. Alright. I kind of wish the deck played Puzzle to gain 2 cards back, but it doesn't, so that's fine. So via Sticker and Special Charge. Also, shout out to Limitless TCG. Without them, we actually wouldn't have the list. So there we see a good old Zorak coming down to his hand. All right, so Zorak going to his hand. Really interesting. Okay, so on our turn, we will level ball for another Durant. So all the Durants are here, so that's good. So grab a Durant. We'll put that down. And then I'm actually going to go for Cynthia right now. Could go Life Dew. It doesn't really matter, right? Because he's going to either have it or not. So I'm going to go Cynthia. I want to have one less card in my hand, or in my deck. So we're going to go with that. And we find a Metal Energy. We got a Trick Shove. We'll play it. Discard top card of our opponent's deck. Yeah, we'll discard the puzzle time. Yeah, for sure. All right, another Trick Shovel. Opponent's deck. And a DCE. Oh. All right, and then we'll Devour for 2. Oh, that's pretty good. 2 cards. Oh, another puzzle. We discarded 2 puzzles the same turn. My goodness, that's Zorak's favorite card, and we just discarded 2 of them that turn. Oh my goodness, I don't think it gets any better than that, right? Do not think it's any better than that. All right, so there's the Zora coming to play. All right, there's a DC going to the actives right now. Do 20-40. There's a Shaman going to set up for 4, so 20-40-60. He doesn't have the knockout just yet. He's also looking for a Field Blower as well to get rid of that card. But we got Stretcher in hand to get back the Durant. We got a Cynthia, get a new hand of 6. We can find an Enhanced Hammer, discard the DC off the active, and there we see a trade happening. All right, so he has 36 cards left. Let's see. He's going to discard an Ultra Ball. Draw 2 new cards. He could have used the Ultra Ball to guarantee a Pokemon, but he probably already has one in hand. 20, 40, 60, 80. So there's a Muscle Bag going to the active. Ooh, there we go. So you can take a knockout that way. And the Field Blower. I mean, like I said, he's going to eventually have the Field Blower regardless. So now it's kind of a race, right? So there's a Riot is beating for 100, for 80, sorry, 100. I'm so used like Zorak to 100 and something. Alright, so it goes down to 5 because we're single prize attackers. Here comes our Durant. On to our turn. We will Nest Ball for a Durant. We will Rescue Stretch for Durant. And I got 3 of these guys online. There we go. Alright, grab a Durant. We'll put that down. And we'll go for Cynthia. Get a new hand of 6. Can we find a Metal Energy? An Enhanced Hammer. There's Trainer's Mail. Okay, so we got the 2 Trainer's Mail. I'll grab a Nest Ball. Alright, so a Nest Ball for another Durant. So we're going to Devour 3 this turn, or 4 this turn. Very nice. So yeah, there's another Durant coming down. We will Trainer's Mail again. Find an E-Hammer. Alright, there we go. So we have a, wow, this is a good turn. Alright, so E-Hammer the DC off the active. We'll put a Metal Energy the active and go for Devour for 4 cards, putting him down to 30. Alrighty. So it's a Night March deck? Oh my goodness, so it's a Night March deck. So he's down 2 DCEs, a Special Charge, and 2 puzzles. Woo! Alright, it's on turn. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, so it's a Night March deck. Not actually a Zorak GX deck like we thought it was. Alright, so he has another DCE here. I guess it makes sense because he put a Muscle Band, but I mean, maybe he just plays Muscle Band in a Zorak deck because he's being like creative or something. But he can trade. Okay. If he takes, okay, there's a 3rd DCE. Alright, will he trade or not? I kind of wish we had a Mew. So it's gonna Mew up next turn. So there's a Riot is beating for 80 damage. Once again, trying to say 100 something because I'm so used to from them doing that much. We'll send up Durant on to our turn. Okay. Get an E-Hammer. So E-Hammer the DC out the active. So that's a 3rd one gone. We're Cynthia for a new hand of 6. Alright, so we whiffed what we wanted. Alright, so a Stretcher into our hand. Grab a Durant. Okay, we'll put that down. And I think I'm just going to pass right now. We could counter catch of the Shaman. We'll Trick Shove opponent's deck, okay. If it's a puzzle, I'm going to freak out. Okay, Dimension Valley, yeah, that's fine. One less card in the deck. Do we counter catcher or not? I'm going to say no. I'm going to keep the counter catcher just in case he finds like a DC and he puts on this guy and then we counter catcher the bench guy up. I think it's a little bit smarter play for sure. And plus next time we can send the Mew and start using that. So here we see a trade happening, okay. Discarding a Lampet, draw 2 new cards. So he's down, what, 3 DCs and 2 puzzles as of right now. He's got, what, 25 cards left? Okay. Man, we're looking pretty good right now. So Trainers might look at top 4 cards of their deck. Okay, let's see what he finds here. Does he have double puzzle? Okay, looks like he's gonna grab nothing. Okay. Will we see it in? Maybe a Cynthia. He's got 24 cards left and 4 prize cards. 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it looks like 20 cards is what we can get down to pretty easily. So there's the VS Seeker. Let's see what he goes for here. Or Cynthia. Alright, so he's going to shuffle, draw 6 new cards. But still, I mean, he's putting these cards back into his hand as well. So, let's see. Does he find one of the last DCEs or a double puzzle here? So, he's going to get 6 new cards. Okay. Well, hopefully, it's one of his puzzles is a prize. That'd be really nice for us, right? So, this is computer search. So, he will guarantee a DCE attachment this turn. So, discards 2 Night Marchers. He's still, you know, discarding some. He's going to go down to 25 cards. Does he get a puzzle or a DCE here? That's the question. What's in his hand? I don't know. Alright, so there's a DC going to the active. Very nice. So you can see another knockout here. Okay. So we're going down to 3 prize cards. We unfortunately missed a Devour last turn. That could be a big game changer here. Alright, so now our turn. Okay, well, next card's the Metal Energy. So we'll bring up the Shaman, I think. Or the Zora. We'll bring up the Zora. Because he can Sky Turn with Shaman. So put a Metal Energy active. We'll go for Cynthia, get a new hand of 6. Alright, so we'll put down Mew. We get Super Rod, the Durant 2 metals back in our deck. Nest Ball for the Durant. And then Devour for 4. There we go. Alright, so that's a pretty good turn. That's a cool Super Rod trick there. So Devour for 4. Oh, he discarded a puzzle! And that's his 4th puzzle. That's his 4th DCE. Oh my goodness. He's gotta be so mad. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're doing good. And now he needs to find a Floatstone or a Guzma to get the Zora the active. So there's Zork GX coming down. Okay. Doesn't matter. He can double trade here. It's not gonna really matter to us. Just because it doesn't matter. So there's a Guzma. So he's got the Guzma. Bring up the Durant. Alright, he's gonna bring up a Zork. Okay. And we're gonna see a knockout here. But if we could discard this DCE, we'll be looking really nice because he has no DCs left. He has no more puzzles left as well. Yeah, that's his last DCE. So we can get rid of that DCE. We pretty much just win the game. Alright, so to our turn. We get a Stretcher. So Stretcher for the Durant. Okay. I wish I would have known what's in our prize cards because we could have Gladian for like a enhanced tamer or something. But we'll Juniper, discard our hand, draw 7 cards. And there's the E-Hammer, and that's pretty much going to seal the game up right there, because he has no way to get back energy. So we'll Devour for 4, going down to 16. I mean, he probably would have won this game if we didn't get so lucky on those Devour plays, right? He has all 4 DCs in discard pile. He has 3 puzzles. He does have 1 special charge. He might play a second one. I don't know. Pass on to our turn. Alright, so we'll use Team Rocket's handiwork here. Heads and heads. 4 cards being discarded. We'll go for Devour for another 4 here, bringing it down to 8? No, 7. We could win next turn. Oh my goodness. We could be a seeker for a Team Rocket's handiwork and flip 1 heads. We could Devour for 4 and win the game. Oh my goodness. Also, we like didn't get our Durants out fast enough as another big thing as well. And we didn't get those Mews online, and we missed a turn of Devouring. But that's one game, right? So let's play another game with Durant here. That was a pretty good game, right? Oh my goodness, that was pretty good. Cannot complain about that at all. That was some good Devour, discarding those puzzles there. Alright, so into game number 2, let's see what happens. I still think it's a very interesting deck because there's really no energy disruption. It's just straight, like, I'm just going to devour you. I got puzzles. I mean, I don't got puzzles. I got the shovels, and I got Team Rocket's handiwork, and that's what we're doing today. So, yeah, I think it's very interesting for sure. Usually, you think of Durant, you think of, like, Crushing Hammer and that kind of stuff, but we're not going to see that today. Everybody gets Divine Calamity playing a Zork Galissapod deck. Alright, so go ahead. We want, it could be a Zork, not Zork Galissapod, it could be Zork, just like straight Lonzo, whatever it's called, whatever the heck you're gonna call it. Alright, so, our hand is not that good, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, so press done. Maybe we'll get lucky on the Trick Shovel, discard a puzzle again, that'd be pretty nice, okay. So there's a Zora, so we'll Love Ball for a Durant. Well, we have 1 Durant prize. There's a Gladian prize too? Okay, Gladian is not prized. Ooh, a Durant prize, that's unfortunate. So put down the Durant. We will Trick Shovel our opponent's deck. Yes, sirree! We'll discard that DCE. Alright, Metal Energy active and press done. Cannot complain about that turn 1 there. Discard a DCE turn 1. The only problem is, like I said, our hand is pretty bad. Alright, so see 3 Zoras coming down. Okay, this could go down. This could go downhill real quick. So a Nest Ball for another. I kind of want to grab a Mew here. But at the same time, I want Durant, so we can discard 3 this turn. So I'm going to grab a Durant. I'm going to Devour for 3. Okay. I'm not going to attach any of the Metallurgies. I'll keep them in my hand right now. Oh, what cards were that? Chorus, Shaman, and Fieldblower. Okay. So the DCC active. Alright. Does he have the Zork? So there's a oh my goodness, a Rangaroo just hit the field. What do we do against a Rangaroo? I mean, he does shuffle 3 while we're shuffling 4, but still, oh my goodness. So there's a Zork, okay, a Mind Jack 1 coming down, and a Tapu Lele. Lele will probably go with Cynthia here. I doubt he'll go Sycamore or anything crazy like that. That'd be pretty insane to see. Yeah. Oh, Chorus. Alright, so Chorus gets him 7. Alright, so there's Chorus for 7. He's going down to 33. Alrighty, let's see here. Does he find the Ultra Ball or... Okay, there's a red card. I'm actually fine with the red card here. Our hand was pretty bad. Okay, now it's better. It's better. So, Paralyzed Gaze, and it tells... Oh, he's doing so bad right now. Alright, so... Oh, and the Gladian. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and the Gladian just came out clutch. Alright, so grab the Durant. Oh, my goodness. Gladian. Oh, my opponent just ended me to a beautiful hand. We'll put down the Durant. We'll Devour for 4. Oh, my goodness. Please discard some Zorks. Okay, there's an XQ, something else, I don't know, whatever. Wow, down to 28 cards already. Alright, so this is Skyfield, gonna have his bench, okay, whatever. There's a VS in front of the Chorus. Alright, now he could attack with a Mind Jack 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, it does 130. There's a Compressor to discard some stuff out of his deck, discards 2 eggs. So he's down to 26 cards already. You see some propagation happening. I guess he could put the eggs back into his hand, and then just, like, coerce them. I guess is what we're gonna see here. Let's put the eggs back. But if he does this, oh, he's going to put the eggs down, actually. All right, so eggs there. Oh, he's going to coerce for like 1 billion. I guess I'm fine with this. What if he doesn't play in? Well, he probably plays Cynthia, right? So he's going to get 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What if he whiffs here? All right, so he's going to get down to 18. Alrighty. There's a Zork GX coming out. Okay. There's another Zork GX coming out. So he's got the Zorks, whatever. He can start trading. How many VS Seekers in here? Just 1 VS Seeker, 1 DCE, no puzzles. Okay. So set up Mew. Alright, so we got the Mew online. We got Rescue Stretcher. Onto our turn. We find it in. So we'll Stretcher. Okay. We'll grab a Durant. Put down the Durant. I'm actually going to... I think I'm going in here. Yeah, I'm going in. I know it puts more cards in his deck, but I'm trying to get rid of the... I'm trying to get rid of him, like, having double puzzle or something like that in there. So, we'll Trainer's Mode, look at top cards of our deck. There's the E-Hammer, that's what we want to see. So, E-Hammer, discard the DC off the active. Okay, so there we go, discard the DCE. We'll put a DC in the Metal Gene active. We could go Jirachi and Stardust if we want to later on. Let's put on the Jirachi just so we have it on the bench. We'll Trick Shell, discard top card of our opponent's deck. Discard the DCE. Oh my goodness, that's 3 DCs in the discard pile right now. And we will Devour for 4 cards. Ooh, woo! Alright. Oh, we discarded 2 puzzles. Alright, this is computer search for the last DCE, most likely, right? I think that's what we're to see here. My goodness. So special. Okay, special charge. That's a good card right there. So put DCs back. 2 DCs back in the deck. Okay. There's another Zork GX coming out. Okay. He's got 3 trades here to find either double puzzle or one of the 3 DCEs that are in his deck now. There's 1. And there's 2. Let's see what this 3rd trade gets him. Man, if he doesn't hit this here, we got Team Rocket's Handiwork and Devour this turn. There's a VS Seeker for Chorus, I imagine what we're going to see here. But if he goes for Chorus, he might be in trouble. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He just loses now. He has to go Ranger. Okay, he's going to shuffle 3 back in the deck. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, so he's going to put 3 back in the deck. Okay. I was like, what? He just loses now. Alright, so Riot is beating for 180. Okay, goes down to 4 price cards. Alright, so set up Durant. Well, VS Seeker, I guess we have to go in because there's only support a card in here, which is very unfortunate. Well, Trick Shovel. Opponent's deck. Okay. Oh, the 3rd puzzle. Alright, so VS Seeker for in. Oh my goodness, a 3rd puzzle being discarded. So play in here. Let's see, what do we find? Alright, so we don't find that good of a hand, unfortunately. So let's see here. We will Nest Ball for Mew. Do we Super Rod? I don't think so right now. I'm going to put a Life Deal in the active and just pass. This forces him to have a Field Blower or a Guzma. He's already played one Field Blower. He has one Guzma with the Disco Pile. How many VS Seekers? He has 2 VS Seekers. Okay. Alright, let's see. Does he have a Guzma or not? Now, no matter what he knocks out, I have Super Rod to get back in the deck, which is really nice. And then Nest Ball to get back down. So if he knocks out one of the bench Durant, so there's a VS Seeker. What will we see here? Okay, there's a Guzma. Does that mean he has another DC hand or Floatstone or something? Does he go for a Rangaroo this turn? Gonna send him to Durant. I think it was here. Okay, so this is Zork. DC to the Zork, okay. And there's a Righteous Beating. So instead of knocking out the Durant, he goes after the Jirachi. I guess he finds that more of a threat. Huh. Alright, so send a Mew onto our turn. Okay, we can Super Rod for a Mew and Double Metal. We will Nest Ball for a Mew. He has 3 cards left. And I'm going to Juniper here. Just discard a hand, draw 7 new cards. Okay, so we can Metal Gene this guy. We can E-Hammer the active. Yeah, we'll E-Hammer the active. We will retreat into the Durant. Oh, Trainer's Well. Can we find another puzzle, another E-Hammer here? And we found a Counter Catcher, actually. Counter Catcher actually really not that useful. But we can get out for the next turn to bring us some off the bench if we need to. And we'll Devour for 4. Okay, put him down to 9. Alright, let's go. Oh, another puzzle. Okay, so he's down all 4 VS Seeker. He has 1 DCE left. I mean, we might be looking really good here. Okay, there's his last DCE. So what we could do is actually just bring up like the Tapu Lele and hope we get it stuck in the active spot. We'll probably bring up the Egg actually. Send up the Mew. He takes no price card since we have the whatever the life do. We will Counter Catcher, bring up an Egg. We'll Rescue Stretcher. Discard Pile in our hand. We'll grab a Durant. Okay. We'll put down the Durant, Metal Gene the active, and we'll Devour for 4. I mean, I don't think he has any ways to get this Egg out of the active spot. Most of these lists only play 1 Guzma. He might play 1 Floatstone, but only buys him 1 turn. Okay, there's a Floatstone, but even then, he's only got 2 price cards left. He has to go Rangaroo, but he can't go Rangaroo right now because all of his DCs are gone, and that is going to be the game. Taking out one of the best decks in format, the Lone Zoroark deck. So send up Durant. On our turn, we'll put a Metal Gene on the active, and we'll win the game. Oh my goodness. Forget Team Rocket's handiwork. We're here to Devour and win the game that way. So guys, there we go. There is the Durant deck. I don't think we covered too much about this. I mean, I'm really not too much else to say. It is a very fun deck. You saw us take down 2 decks, back-to-back 2 really good Zoroark decks, and we're able to beat it down. Zoroark is definitely one of the best decks in Expanded, and you can easily take it down as you saw there. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great Thursday. Make sure you go for Fan Friday. Have a great day. Alrighty. Bye.